my ask of all families out there is, if you, even for a second, think, why am I having such a hard time getting access to the care that I rightly deserve and that is mandated for me to get? You've got to speak up and approach your payer plan.
You have to. Do you have any thoughts around what is going on with the current administration, how we can solve this for people to have agency? And so what does that look like? From Nest Collaborative's perspective, how can we support this continuity of care and not breaking these systems that are so needed as basic human services?
It takes all of us. Everybody's working from a different angle. And I always love to assume positive intent and good faith. And those who are working diligently and passionately to truly solve the healthcare crisis that we're in as it relates to maternity care, it takes all of us. And what's most important is the patient is part of that equation. I spoke about some plans that have caused more harm and damage to the profession, to our company, to their members that they're here to serve. That's one side of the equation. There are other plans who are on the opposite side of that equation and understand their role in creating equity and access and how important preventive care is to what the future looks like for the patient populations, their members, these newborn babies coming in and joining us here on planet Earth. There are plans who are doing the right thing. And they are nimble. They're able to change. They're able to adjust their protocols. They're able to say, oh, you're right. That doesn't make any sense that we wouldn't credential an IBCLC. Let's go ahead and credential IBCLCs and we'll get this care to our members like they deserve. And it's brilliant. But the most important part of all of this is for the members or the patients themselves when they're sitting in a place of frustration. I'm so confused. Why is this happening? Why can't I find care? Why do I feel like they're sending me on a wild goose chase? Why are they making me pay out of pocket? This is supposed to be covered.
Right.
You've got to pick up the phone and call. You've got to write the email. As patients, we have to stand up and say what needs to be said and ask the plan and demand from the plan that they fulfill their commitment. We're paying the premiums. They need to fulfill their side of the commitment in this equation so that we all elevate to better health and wellness, physically, mentally, emotionally.
I love that you are on a mission to really build systems that reduce chaos, not create more of it. That's the only way that we are going to impact change.
And what I know to be true is that it is cruel and unusual punishment to put a new mother in a position where she's got to jump through more hoops, navigate more paperwork, find her way through uncertainty and confusion in order to get the basics. It's not right. And there comes a point where the madness has to stop.
That's right. And that's not helping anyone.